Hello, welcome to Language Proficiency's podcast. Today's story is called 海上和船上。海上和船上，一个人在海上遇见一个刚从海上归来的水手，他们开始聊天。那个人问水手：“你很喜欢大海吗？”当然，水手回答说：“我的家人同我一样，也都爱海。”你父亲现在在哪里？他死在海里。你的祖父呢？他死在大西洋里。你的哥哥，他在一场风暴中失踪了。那时他在印度洋捕鱼。竟然如此，那个人说：“如果我是你，我决定不会到海里去。”你愿意告诉我你的父亲死在哪里吗？水手问那个人。他在船上断了的气。你的祖父呢？也是在船上。竟然如此，水手说：“如果我是你，我永远也不到船上去。” So now let's review some vocabularies. The story is basically saying how this person met the seller, and the person is asking the seller like, "Oh, do you like the sea?" And the person replied, "Of course I love the sea. My family loves the sea like I do." And then the person asked, "Oh, where's your father?" Then the seller replied, "My father died in the sea." "How about your grandfather?" He also died in the sea. "How about your brother?" "He was lost in like a rainstorm while he was out trying to catch fishes." Then the person said, "So if I were you, then I would not be going to the sea." And then basically as to back up his point, defend himself, the seller said, "Oh, where did your father die?" And the person replied, "He died on the bed." And then the seller asked again, "Where did your grandfather die?" And then the person also said, "On the bed." So then the seller said, "Then if I were you, I would not be going to the bed." So basically, the story is saying how you should not refute another person's point because they might have another perspective, and it's kind of a funny story at the end because of course you have to go to your bed to sleep, so it's kind of telling the person to not judge him to go on the sea because that's his passion, that's something that he wants to do and he likes to do. So now we're gonna read the story again, but this time after each sentence I'll be translating it in English. 海上和船上. This is the title. It's saying sea and the bed. 一个人在海上遇见一个刚从海上归来的水手。One person was on the sea when he saw a sailor just returned back from the sea. 他们开始聊天。They started chatting. 那个人问水手：“你很喜欢大海吗？” That person asked the sailor, "Do you really like the sea?" 当然，水手回答说：“我的家人同我一样，也都爱海。” Of course, the sailor replied. Me and my family all love the sea. 你父亲现在在哪里？ This is the person talking, and he's asking the sailor where your father is. And the sailor replied, 他死在海里, which means he died in the sea. 你的祖父呢? The person asked, "Where's your grandfather?" The sailor replied, 他死在大西洋里. And then the sailor replied, "He died also in the sea." But 大西洋 means the west, so basically like the ocean in the west. So 西岸 is like 西 means west, so like the ocean in the west. So yeah, but generally it's just basically saying how he also died on the like water and like sea. So yeah, but it's just a different sea. Then the person asked, 你的哥哥 but and then the seller, so this one is saying the person asked, how about your brother? And the seller replied, 他在一场风暴中失踪了，那时他在印度洋捕鱼。 So the seller replied, he was in a storm when he got like lost, and during that time he was in 印度洋. 印度洋 means like the Indian Ocean. 捕鱼 means like to catch fish. So basically, complete sentence is, he was lost in a storm, and during that time he went to the Indian Ocean to catch some fishes. The person said, 竟然如此。那个人说，如果我是你，我决定不会到海里去。 So the person said, so if this is the case, if I were you, I would definitely not go in the sea. He's saying this because if everyone before like in your family died in the sea, then obviously you wouldn't go to the sea just in case you die too. But the seller said, 你愿意告诉我你的父亲死在哪里吗？水手问那个人。 The seller said, are you like willing to tell me where your father died? The seller asked the person, and the person said, oh, he died on the bed, and he lost his like breathing ability on the bed. And then the seller said, how about your 你的祖父呢？ How about your grandfather? And the person said, 也死在床上, which means he also died on the bed. And then the seller said, 既然如此，水手说，如果我是你，我永远也不到床上去。 So he's saying, so if this is the case, then if I were you, I would never be going onto the bed, because the normal person just said that like his father and grandfather died on the bed. So if you're telling me that I shouldn't go on the sea because my family died in the sea, then you shouldn't go on the bed because your family died on the bed. So this is the end of the story. Thank you for listening to today's Chinese story podcast, and have a great day. Bye.